Hi, my name is Nicole Adams, and this is my administration interview project. I chose to interview the high school principal at Warroad High School, where I am a teacher. Um, I do teach in the elementary school, but I did choose to interview the high school principal. The three major takeaways I got from my administrator interview include the motion behind the upcoming referendum and levy voting in my school district, the recent changes in the mission and vision statements, and the symbolic importance behind the Native American culture in the Warroad Public Schools and how this ties into the reframing process. The high school principal in my district stated during the interview that the political frame is only touched on during election years. However, this year we as a district are having a special election for a referendum slash capital project levy. There are two things that will be voted on. So after careful consideration and the weighing of our district funding, the school board unanimously approved this motion for this special election. And again, there are two questions that will be asked the by this for the referendum. Question number one, it will increase the district's general education revenue per pupil, um, subject to an annual increase at the rate of inflation for 10 years. And question number two, it will approve a capital project levy, which will raise approximately $300,000 annually for 10 years to fund software and technology equipment and other costs related to technology improvements. Both of these will commence in taxes payable in 2022. If I go to what this looks like, this was presented to our community members. Here, what will the revenue be used for? So the referendum will use the money will be used for providing funds for early childhood services, enhancing and maintaining current program offerings, so on and so on. And again, here the number two will um, allow for support and maintenance of technology as well as this training staff in the use of technology. Both are which important in our district for getting kids new computers every year and so on and so forth. Warroad Public Schools adopts a new mission and vision statement every 4 years. The start of the 2021 school year just happened to be the start of a new updated term. At our teacher workshop week at the beginning of this school year, the administrative team, as well as the school board committee, presented this new mission and vision statements to us. It was voted on by that planning committee throughout the summer of 2021. So I'm going to exit again here and I'll go. This is what they came up with for our new mission and vision statements. Again, here's the mission, our vision, and then some goals at the bottom here. And if you can see, it is good for the 4 years, so up until 2025. The Native American population in Warroad plays a really symbolic importance in reframing processes, but actually not in the way that I had originally thought. So Warroad has a committee that is titled the American Indian Parent Advisory Committee, which is somewhat like a separate school board. Um, it is where the American Indians parents they come together and they discuss different issues and ongoings within the school and the Native American population. And the president of said committee will bring the findings and the ongoings or problems and issues that they're having, and they will present them to the school board in our district. And the committee can be represented in some reframing processes when it is needed, but they don't truly make the decisions like our school board would. So that's why I included the Native American culture into this as a major takeaway because I